Sofia Martinez, and I am so excited for your Sunday reading, as I would love for us to begin by taking a deep breath in into your heart center, placing both feet on the earth, taking a moment to breathe in into your heart, surrendering to the pulsing of your heart, and just tuning in to your heart, your soul, receiving the messages from your heart and your soul. What is most important? What does my soul and my heart want me to know in this moment about myself and my life? Okay, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you for being here and for allowing me to give you this sacred message from your heart and your soul. Know that take in whatever resonates with you. What doesn't resonate, just let it go, leave it behind, put it aside, whatever you need to do with it, with information. And maybe this is not your reading, maybe for somebody else. And yet, if you're listening, maybe there's something yet there. If there's some resistance to what you're hearing, let it just sit with it. Remember that these messages are from the sacred heart and spirit, the soul. And so for today, I have, again, I'm using one of my favorite oracle cards, and I'll bring some tarot towards the end. And these readings are specifically soul oriented. They're the messages of your heart and your soul. And so as such, I'm gonna start with the Priestess of Light oracle, and then I'm gonna move to the herbology astrology, or herbal astrology, which I love this text so much. And then from Rebecca Campbell, the healing waters, which if you have witnessed or watched my channel, you know that I can't live with family in a place that doesn't have water. I don't last very long. I need the water consciousness around me. Okay, so let's begin. This is the beautiful. This is the Priestess of the Light oracle, and just know that I have shuffled the cards before. And this is the message that I need to know, which is my heart and my soul want me to know right now in this moment. Looking at the bottom of the deck, what it's in the unconscious, what we're not aware, but it's the energy that is active and alive in that subtle realm, and it's sacred gratitude. And so this card is about prayer and reverence and appreciation. And so just noticing that energy, if there's an energy there of sacred gratitude, maybe something that needs to be nurtured, that sacred gratitude in your life, connecting to the sacredness in your life. And I believe that one showed up in last Sunday's reading, so that tells me that there has been an integration within you, and perhaps you started to feel the energy of sacred gratitude and sacredness and gratitude in your life. To me, gratitude is deeply connected to the frequency of grace, that it's your natural state of being, your soul, your essence is grace. And so when we start connecting to the sacredness within myself and around me, you naturally start connecting with the frequency of grace, that is your state, your natural state, the state of your beautiful to see that it's there. If you haven't watched the one of last Sunday, I invite you to do it, just to just see where you are at in your journey. And so the 3 cards that have show up are 3 beautiful cards. It's actually, there's one that I have never pulled yet. This is quite a new deck for me. And the first one is Circle of Eternal Joy, Timelessness, Dance of Life. And I do believe this is something, I'm going to show it there so you can see. There's a beautiful wise woman, white hair of showing, depicting that wisdom, and there's a white bird at the top of her head, just the entering, the illumination of the divine, of the spirit, and that wisdom that she has acquired through her experience and through the guidance of the divine as well, her heart of the soul. And the circle, the golden circle around her, she's almost moving into that circle, right, into that vision. And the circle is a sense of completeness, a sense of that dimension of the being, that it's whole and complete, that when you connect with your soul, when you connect to your heart, the mind tends to live in separation. It's a natural quality of the brain, because we have to separate ourselves to be able to function in this world. The quality of the heart is unity, is oneness, and it's the same quality of the infinite soul, the infinite, the oneness. And so the circle of eternal joy, in a way, is that when you connect, again, know how it ties in with this state of grace within myself, the dance of life. When I flow with the dance of life, when I can see those ebbs and flows of my life, I can understand the wide spectrum of my life. I can understand that in order to move to my growth, I need to move out of that circle of my comfort zone, external, out of that comfort zone, to stretch myself, to grow into more expansive state of being, to a new landscape of myself and of life, to develop myself there. And so where in your life are you feeling invited to step into this dance of life? And where do you find and connect with that eternal joy? How can you come into more contact to that sense of eternal joy within yourself in whatever you're moving through in your life? And the second one is opening heart, deep connections and water blessings. The water is coming through. And again, the ebbs and flow and the dance of life, the water quality of my life, that it's open and allows me to flow and move through. Where in my life do I need to open myself, open my heart? Where in my life is my heart opening, or I feel called to open my heart, where before perhaps I felt closed or not ready to? And the last one is earth magic, fearlessness, removing obstacles. And this is beautiful. It's a white horse coming through, of movement, of guidance, of empowerment, of travel, of journeying inwards, or an external journey as well, with the sun behind you, that sun of your soul, of your ancestors, of your guidance, of your heart, that is there supporting you, guiding you, letting you know to follow the calling of your heart in that courage, in the full sun of who you are. What is this full sun of who you are? And to dive what is needed, and I'm going to bring both because the 3 of them. There's a dance of life calling you to that eternal joy, and there's a quality that it's required to keep your heart open and to move in the direction of your dreams, that it requires your fearlessness self. And this is not about denying your fear, it's moving through your fear with your fears, knowing that is there guiding you and informing you as well, with the sun, with the guidance behind you, supporting you. The universe has your back. And so what is needed, this is the message of your heart and your soul, what is needed within yourself to cultivate more joy, to keep your heart open, and to move in the direction of your heart. What is the fears perhaps that have been showing up, or that you're moving through them? An acknowledgement, because this feels that there's also an acknowledgement of your work, of the work that you've been doing lately, of removing obstacles, of moving and following and cultivating deeper connections with yourself, with your dream, with your life, people in your life, and acknowledging what are you cultivating that is timeless in your life, that is forever with you and for you. And so let's move to the herbal astrology oracle. That's really beautiful. There's almost the three elements here. There's the air element, the water, and the earth. And actually there's a fire there, because the last one has the sun behind his back. Woo! That's so beautiful. I'm just gonna look, there's three that jumped out, so, and they're really, it's quite amazing to see what has come up. So look, the one below is love, so there might be some healing around the heart for you that you're moving through here. And the first one is mugwort, and it's psychic healing. So again, there's the wise woman with a wise owl, and again the circle that is coming and showing up here once again, like in this one. And so what is integrating within you? You're moving through this deep integration at a soul level that maybe it's not very conscious. Maybe you don't have words to describe it, because in this energy, I believe Neptune is here, right? The higher spiritual realm, that is also the realm of no words. It's the realm of a subtle energy, and so much to express spirit. There's no words to describe it. And so you might feel like you don't have words to describe the internal changes that are occurring within you, and this is the piece that it's bringing forward. But there's a wise woman there again. There's a deep psychic healing happening, and there's this beautiful goddess, and this is Bodhi Arco. It's a herb, the number 7, a very spiritual number as well. And metamorphosis is transformation, which by healing your heart, opening your heart, there's a deep sense of healing within yourself. There's a joyful energy in this one as well that is coming through, and that something is transforming within you. So spirit and your heart is letting you know that there's transformation happening, that you're transforming, you're changing, you're healing. And the last one is dragon's blood. This is a very protective energy, and this one is the world. There's a ending of a cycle happening of here too, that is coming, the removing of blocks. There's a circle again as well happening, and so there's something that is ending, that perhaps it was a block, that a limiting belief, a relationship, a work, a job, something is ending, something is coming into a close in your life, and it's showing up here as this ending cycle through the the Anima Mundi. Okay, beautiful. And we're gonna pour in the healing waters from Rebecca Campbell. And just to let you know again, I did have previously shuffle the cards before. And so, Sacred Heart and Spirit, what do you want to share for us now? Okay, here we go. The deck, there's the pearl. Alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. Wow, that feels very much in alignment. Look at that beautiful card. That's gorgeous. Okay, so this is beautiful. The first card is called, it's Immerse Yourself. It says training, learning, new hobbies and passions. And perhaps these two first ones is something is calling you also to higher learning, to connect with that higher wisdom within yourself. And maybe it's through learning through your experience in this cycle that is ending, or maybe it's actually learning something. Maybe that what you're stepping into new requires a new skill, a new learning, or simply it's learning. You're learning through your experience of life. In this cycle that is completing, you're harvesting the gifts, the jewels, the treasures of this experience and integrating them as wisdom within you. And so, new hobbies, maybe you're also, as this shift is happening in your life, she has this book on top of her head as well. So, and there's a spiral within her heart. What are you called to? How are you called to bring your passions in your life? I feel like these times there's so much transformation happening within us that we're literally not the same person from a month ago. And so maybe there's a shift happening within you that is calling you to bring yourself in a new way. Maybe there has been a hobby there or a passion that it's been there within you, but you have left in the back burner. Maybe it's a time now for you to engage it with it. The second card is Clear Water. This is such a gorgeous card. Clear vision, confirmation, right timing, and opportunity. And let this be a confirmation for you that is right timing, that the opportunity is now as you're transforming, opening your heart. Look at this card. There's a sense of clarity, of timing, of alignment. Beautiful. And the third one, Into the Unknown, and this is really perfect. Underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. There's a theme here. This cycle that is completing, that is inviting you to the unknown, an unknown, undiscovered world, perhaps within yourself, that it requires courage to move your obstacles, face your fears, go into the depth of your being. Maybe you're starting this process, maybe you're in the middle, maybe you're coming out of it. But there's something that is completing, something that you have gone into a deep, deep journey of transformation, of deepening within yourself, that has encouraged you to underworld depth, courage, facing your fears, that has invited you to face fears. And I do believe it's a time, all of our life, but it's a time right now that it's asking of us to face our fears, to remove those obstacles of limiting beliefs, of ways that you keep seeing yourself and the world, and really dive in. go for it. There is a time here that is a confirmation that you are ready for it. Just bring that clarity of vision and fearlessness and trust in this cycle that is inviting you to create, that you are protected through this dragon blood. You are protected, and dive into the unknown. And I'm gonna pull one last card here in the tarot, and just to close the messages from the heart and spirit about this information. Okay, heart, spirit. At the bottom of the deck, there's the Five of Pentacles, and I feel that perhaps there's been some kind of disappointment in your life where you felt that you were left out in the cold, or that there was a dream that it couldn't really maybe reach. And what's coming to me is that this experience, whatever this experience that you felt disappointment out in the cold, that you felt that something was missed, that you didn't quite reach, there's a reason. Disillusionment and disappointment, that's the frequency there, that it left you wounded in a way. Trust what your heart and the sacred heart and soul, the spirit is saying is to trust that experience that you faced, it had a deeper meaning for you. That sometimes when things happen and we assign the meaning that we failed, or that we were left astray by our soul, by our guidance system, our intuition of life, there's a way where that feeling and that experience is telling you that to look at how strong you are, to look deeper into who you are, your dreams, your visions, your desires, and that life is here with you and for you. That perhaps that which you thought you wanted didn't happen because there's something better. And perhaps that experience taught you what you really, really want and what you really is important for you. In this, in which ways do you leave yourself out in the cold? Maybe you tend to give to others a lot. Maybe there's a way that you need to learn to take care of yourself, to bring warmth into your life through your own self-care and self-love. And so in this, the first one is the seven of cups, and is this man that is looking at all these cups with all these different situations, and the cups have all these different things in it, and so there's infinite possibilities. And so coming back to this sense of joy, of psychic healing, of new hobbies and passions, I'm wondering that there's two pieces that come. One, realizing that in this moment, when you come to present moment, this present moment is the power of infinite possibilities. Here, being present with yourself, that's where infinite possibilities happen. That's where you can immerse in yourself and connect to that eternal joy. What is going to bring me eternal joy? If you are facing many possibilities here, many options here, which one is going to bring me eternal joy? Which cup? And maybe you don't need to choose one cup. It's all of them. Realizing that there is an infinite life in you, a potential within you. And realizing this infinite potential in you, in this moment, there's a solution, spiritual solution to every problem in your life. And it's here. And the cups are associated with your emotional world. And there's a piece here of wisdom, of deeper understanding and deeper healing. And so what it's telling me as well is like, in which way can you express yourself in your creativity, in your passions, to bring healing to yourself? All the ways that all the emotions here that you're feeling that are alive within you, what would happen, what healing can occur if you embrace those emotions and you gave them space by immersing yourself in them? What can you learn from each emotion there, each cup that it's within you? The second one is the Queen of Swords. This is a queen that it's clear, it's assertive in her way of thinking, and has that vision that I was telling you about. When I open my heart, there's this transformation and has come with the clear waters. But when I clear the waters of my emotional self, then from that clearing of my emotional self, of opening my heart, of feeling my emotions, identifying my emotions and allowing myself and giving myself permission to feel my emotions, then my mind can align with it. When I'm deep in repressing my emotions, my mind is going to be active as well, in confusion, in murky waters. This speaks about the clarity of mind when the waters of my being are clear. When I have shed the tears of my pain, when I have expressed the anger of my anger, I have expressed it somehow, of course, grab a pillow and let it out if you weren't able to do it. But in that clarity, the winds clear. So, and then from the winds clearing the clouds, you have clarity of vision. And therefore, then you can bring that direction, bring that passion that comes here with the Queen of Wands, that is connected to the sun, to the lion energy, to the fire, to the passions, to that spark, that yellow gown, and that cat of protection, of wisdom, of vision, of diving this piece into the unknown. You need your courage, you need your connection to your inner power, to your passions, to your heart, and the power that lies within you when you make that decision, and from that clarity within yourself, knowing that you're protected, that when you're following the calling of your heart, the whole universe conspires in your favor. And so I'm gonna leave the reading here. I send you big love, and I leave you with this question. As I open and give myself permission to open my heart, deepen my connection with myself and my heart, what becomes clear within myself as I immerse into the leave you with that question. Don't ask me to repeat it because I won't be able to just rewind the video. It's just came through. And I'm going to invite you to journal about it and just see what comes through. Sending you big love. Have a beautiful Sunday, and I'll see you next Sunday. Bye-bye.